Hi there everybody, I'm Andy and this is A Drop of Rum. Now I'm not a rum expert, that which you'll find out in a few minutes. I do drink rum and I am a curious bloke from Yorkshire who decided to give rum a proper go and proper explore the world of cost-effective rums, one bottle at a time. Now, we've looked at Aldi's Liberty Air Black Spiced rum, a cracking alternative. Today we are looking at the Aldi version. So this is Cassario. This is the Cassario Black Spiced rum. I think this is called Sea Dog back in the day. I think I paid about 16 quid for this little fella. So yeah, we'll try it. Like I say, it's supposed to be another cracking style clone. It kind of looks at it. It's in exactly the same bottle, which I haven't got with me as the little version. So it's very, very similar. But it's going to be half the price of flipping Kraken, and I think it's just as good, if not better. So, hey, why not buy it? Eh? Why not buy it? Now, I have bought this before. I buy this. I prefer my dark spiced rum. I'll do it like that because technically, I think people who are connoisseurs of rums will look at a black spiced rum like these and not call them rums at all. They're technically liqueurs. They call it a rum on the bottle. Yes, they do. So I'm going to call it a rum as well. So I find the little one easy to get to. So it tends to be the little one I buy more than the Aldi one, but I'll drink both. This one's my Aldi, my best Aldi tiers is actually near work. But it's just a little bit of a pain to get to. What you'll find out about me is I tend not to mix my rums. I tend to drink them neat. If you've seen my little Liberty Air one, you know I can't actually mix rums anyway. So yeah, let's give this little fella a little try and let's see what it's like, shall we? It's at room temperature. It smells nice. Does that matter? So what I tend to do is I tend to just sit at home. So dog outside there. I tend to sit at home and just drink rum, and I don't really think about the flavour of it. What doing it on video now allows me to do is just think a little bit more about the flavour and drink a little bit more. Yeah, but think a little bit more about what it is I'm actually drinking. I'm surprised. If you were to ask me in the street, which one do you prefer, the Lidl or the Aldi version of this? I've drunk a hell of a lot more the Lidl one. I've probably said that. Actually, this is tasty, quite nice at the moment. On the palate, there's a lovely sweetness to it. It's almost like a candy type sweetness to it. It's almost like a candied cola type sweetness to it, but it is a spiced rum and there are spices in there. I can feel them warming me up. Important to say, I missed that, didn't I? This comes in at 40%. It's the same as the little one. Same as Kraken. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've had a Kraken, if I'm being honest. Well, sweetness is quite nice actually. It makes it a really palatable rum. There's a little bit of spice in there. There's a little bit of most of the warmth I think comes from the alcohol, but there's a little spiciness that comes from cinnamon. There's a little bit of vanilla in there as well. There is a really light coffee flavour coming through as well, which I've really never, if I'm being brutally honest, never really thought about before. But it does finish with a, I guess all those burn off in your mouth, and you finish with a rum-like aftertaste. There's a good alcohol kick to this, a really good alcohol kick to it, and a nice little bit of, because I'm drinking neat and I always drink this neat. I always drink rum neat because I want to know how much to drink. If I was to put this in a highball with some cola, you could easily get through quite a lot of this and probably not realise you're drinking it until you fall over. So I always like to know how much I'm drinking of this stuff, so I tend to drink it neat. And there is a lovely rummy aftertaste, and you are getting a little bit of alcohol burn from it. I call it burn like that because it doesn't actually burn your throat. You're just feeling that warmth through your throat, which is quite nice. I think compared to the Kraken and I've never really thought about it before, to the Lidl version, the Lidl Libertier, this one is sweeter. I'm starting to pick up a little bit of citrus in there as well. Just a little bit, which I haven't really noticed on those rums before. It's like the little one. If you do mix your rums, I suppose the point is, should you buy this? You're looking at this thinking, should I buy that compared to Kraken? If you like sweet, syrupy, alcoholic beverages, yeah, I don't mind them actually. This is probably a good one to go for, as is the Lidl Libertier against the Kraken, purely based on price. If you wanted something a little bit more flavoursome, you'd probably go for the Kraken. But you do remember it is twice the cost of this little fella. If you're mixing them, now mixing, what I have found, like I said, I don't really mix rums often, but when I've started to mix a couple of rums, see what I like, and I realise I don't like them mixed anyway, but it dulls all the flavours anyway. So if you're mixing it, it's probably a bit, one like this, and the Libertier from Lidl, is probably indistinguishable from Kraken. It really is. And so, like I say, if you're somebody who savours a proper aged or spiced rum, neat, or you're wanting something that's a lot deeper and richer profile, then Kraken's probably your man. Go for it every day. If you're wanting something cheap and cheerful, something that might give you that little bit of a buzz, something you can mix and be all right with, then I think this Cassario, I think, is really good. It's a good, cheap, really cheap, talking half the price of Kraken, alternative. There you go. That's my view anyway. Excuse me while I just finish this. I don't know if I should be like a wine taster and spit it out once I've got it in my mouth. I don't know. I don't like to do that. I don't do that with beers on my beer channel, so I'm not doing it with this. Do you know what? Still, this fella, it's a reliable, bold beer. I forget which channel I'm recording for. I do a beer channel. I think I've just said that and I've said it again. It's reliable and bold rum. It is friendly on the purse strings, which I think, in my book, everybody deserves a pocket-friendly rum that doesn't taste like you're drinking some sweet cordial, and that's what this does for me. Side by side with the little one, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I do prefer this over the little one. I've just finished a bottle of the Libertier. I've just finished a bottle of this, to be fair, which is why I've had to buy a new one today. And I think I do prefer this one. For me, I think it's just a little bit sweeter, a little bit more, and because it's sweet, it's just a little bit more palatable. Score-wise, look, I'm on my journey. I've had some really good rums. I've got some really good rums in the house, which are better than this. I'm going to score a 6 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10 from A Drop of Rum. Andy at the Drop of Rum. If you try this yourself, please let me know what you reckon. And if you've got any recommendations for any better bottles than this that are under 20 quid, then chuck it in the comments below. I'm all ears. I want to hear about them. I do have a couple of more expensive rums, which are a little bit more difficult to get hold of, but I've got them, so I am going to review them. I'm going to sup this, and then I'm going to hit one of the supermarkets and get one of their cheap rums as the next review, probably. Right, that's your lot for today. I'm Andy, and this has been A Drop of Rum, and I'll see you at the next time for another tot, another little bit of rum chat as well. Cheers, everybody.